Hi there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for August 2022. And just a quick reminder, if you are ever interested in getting a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. So what is going on when it comes to your month of August? We'll start with the Sun, bringing the special focus, highlights, attention, enhancement, and support to your 7th house of closest one-on-one commitments, Leo, right? This is the area that governs your boyfriend, girlfriend, BFF, business partner, husband, wife, roommate, all the people you have your closest one-on-one connections to. And with the Sun here, this is a massive environmental and atmospheric transformation to the space in which you are maintaining and engaging all of these connections. It is bringing in a lot more fun. It's bringing in a lot more bonding opportunities, a lot more recreation, a lot more levity, because the Sun is all about purification, but also elevation of every relationship that you have that would be considered a close one-on-one involvement. With this, you're going to find that the Sun is going hard on clearing out the shadows of any kind of old stories or issues that seem to maybe keep certain corners or certain aspect of our maybe best friendships or our marriages or relationships or our business partnerships in the past. And what can we do to, of course, lean into this experience? With the Sun here, you're also going to find that a lot of new opportunities to strengthen or expand on your love with all of these people, whether they are romantic love, or it's a platonic love, or it's a love of a business that you and an ally are really invested in. That's all going to be getting new enhancements. Now, whether these enhancements are coming from new wealth, or maybe an enhancement in terms of new friends, enhancement in terms of expanded community, enhancement in terms of adventure, the Sun is making sure that we are anchoring the new constantly, overriding and overwriting a lot of old repetitive cycles, a lot of old repetitive patterns with what is truly a natural match for you and whatever or whoever we share this world with. The nice thing about this too is that because the Sun is in the 7th house, we're also getting a chance to indulge a bit more in the things that connect us on that deeper heart level with all of these people. We get to be kids again. We get to bring ourselves back to life, especially if we are looking to maybe bring not only a spice of life back into a romantic situation, but more creativity, more intellectual stimulation as well. After the 22nd, we've got the Sun entering Virgo for the duration of August and going on into September. This is your 8th house of shared resources, passive income, as well as intimacy and self-employment earnings. Now, with the Sun here, there's definitely more of a focus on the practical, on the financial side of things. And you're going to be finding that a lot of your supplemental income streams, such as, bonus programs, commissions, sales, incentives, tips, are all going to be bringing you a lot more value. They're going to be generating a great deal more coin than they normally do. In fact, this could be setting a whole new precedent as to what you can expect these income avenues to yield you. This is also a time where a lot of you who are thinking about being self-employed, or you run your own business, or you have monetized a hobby, are going to be attracting a lot of new attention to yourself and people that are willing to give you a great deal more to spend more time on this area of your life. We have Mars, the planet of action, passion, energy, that obstacle-clearing driving force in Taurus, your 4th house of home, family, the domicile, and anything relating to your roots and your home economic circumstances through the 19th of the month. And Mars in the 4th house is all about eliminating a lot of ties or burdens or blocks that have maybe trapped or held our family, our living situation, or our quality of life in a way that we have either long outgrown or have long aspired to abandon or leave behind. This is extremely liberating, especially in situations where maybe you feel like your family or your home has fallen behind itself, or maybe you have been in a situation where old decisions, shadows of the past, even things relating to, say, like old family issues, it might even not have to do with your immediate family right now, but it could have to do with your family of origin, finally clearing out a lot of old issues and old shadows. This can sometimes be difficult to deal with, right? Because with Mars, constructive conflicts may happen, but it is all in the interest of liberating you and your family from family decisions or family moves, family traditions, or even family beliefs of the past that maybe created more problems than solutions. After the 19th, Mars moves on into Gemini for the duration of August and going on into September. This is your fifth house of love, recreation, romance, creativity, and even parenthood. And when Mars goes to work in the fifth house, this is a time for eliminating obstacles to intimacy, eliminating obstacles to having the type of relationship that we want to have, whether it's blocking a single Aquarius from being able to meet the people they desire to meet, finding people that are of the right chemistry and a compatible match, or even blocks that may be, creating challenges in intimacy or romantic or erotic expression in existing coupled Aquarius situations, or maybe it's dealing with blocks that have come in a creative area, overcoming writer's block, overcoming a block in terms of maybe giving birth to a new creative project that you would like to debut to the world, or maybe even challenging blocks that have been preventing you and a partner from being able to attain a mutual goal. Mars is here going to work. However, Mars is also going to be challenging things that may have been carried into your relationship sector as well. Things that may still have a bit of an influence over the way we run our love lives, whether it's something going on in an existing relationship or, again, maybe blocking you from getting into something new. And it could also bring up some friction even with some of your own kids, especially if we are dealing with blocks or walls to clear communication and a stronger bond. Mars is always interested in and invested in making sure we have the strongest bonds with people possible. Kids, collaborators, partners, friends, across the board. And if there are any kind of shadows or blocks or obstacles there, Mars doesn't really have a lot of tolerance or patience for them. So make sure that you know how to quarrel well, and you realize that these are constructive conflicts, and that rawness can also lead to a stronger, vulnerable connection between you and your most important people here. We've got Venus, the planet of love, favor, popularity, and affection, in Cancer through the 10th of the month. This is your sixth house of work, your reputation, your schedule, anything relating to the teams that you're on and the populations that you serve. And with Venus in the sixth house, this is one of our big ticket, easy money transits, because you and the products of your work are becoming not only so popular, but they are becoming more highly valued by the population that you do serve, whether it's at the office, whether it's in your neighborhood, whether it's in your town, or even just out in the world online. Venus gives us a bit of a 15 minutes of fame aspect whenever she's transiting either houses 6 or 9. In this case for you, it's 6. So make sure that you're willing to live it up and, see this through, allow this to profit you however it's going to profit you. In fact, with Venus in the 6th house, a lot of you are up for a raise. This is a time where you could be raising your prices, or you may be noticing that clients and customers are pushing you to. Bosses, coworkers, teammates, superiors all around are looking to try and lift you up through enhanced compensation opportunities, and this is where you want to be. After the 10th of the month, Venus moves on into Leo, that 7th house of closest one-on-one connections that we spoke about at the beginning of the video. And with Venus here, this is about the discovery of some kind of new love language that creates an extra bit of depth in an existing relationship. Now, love languages exist in all relationships, romantic, platonic, business, family, it does not matter. But with Venus in the 7th house, this is a time where a lot of you who are in committed relationships or are about to get into committed relationships, as it looks, are going to be enjoying a bit of a honeymoon phase. This is a renewal and revival transit, especially because Venus is also bringing love languages back to life in romantic relationships that we have not necessarily been able to enjoy to their fullest in recent history. And you may also find that Venus is drawing in a lot more comfort and luxury, helping people let their hair down as well. This is also a time where testaments of loyalty and affection in both romantic and platonic spaces are going to be gifted to you. Make sure you are not wasting them. We have Mercury, the planet of communications, speed, and productivity, in Virgo pretty much the entirety of the month from the 4th through the 24th. This is that 8th house of shared resources, passive income, intimacy, and self-employment earnings. And we are speeding up the rate with which you are able to acquire and call in wealth into your life. Because with Mercury in the 8th house, money is coming to you faster than ever. Whether it's money that is just kind of the check is in the mail, but it doesn't take so long to get to you, or we are going through a rapid push of very easy to complete assignments, transactions, and encounters that are really adding up at the end of the day. Mercury doesn't do big showy demonstrations of wealth when it comes to bringing it to you. However, this is about adding up and speeding up our ascent towards a financial or professional goal in a very quick amount of time. And you're going to find that because Mercury is here, this is also going to be boosting the prosperity of everyone you're associated with here. So this could be maybe finding out about some good news with a business partner or a new collaborator coming your way, which is opening up a whole new world to you. You may be finding out your partner is also going through a big growth spurt in their financial or professional pursuits. You're sitting pretty either way. We've got a full moon to talk about and a new moon to talk about as well, right? We always close up with our lunations. And so let's start with the full moon. You've got a full moon in your sign on the 11th of the month. Now, a full moon in your sign is your once-a-year birthday full moon. Full moons are all about culminations, transitions, and endings. And when we have a full moon in our first house, it's a time of elimination. It's a clearing moon. So what is it you would like to eliminate from your life in the 2-week window period between the 11th of August and roughly the 26th, 27th of August? It all depends on where you live in the world. It's kind of an overnight thing. What are you looking to purge? What are you looking to let go of, bring to an end, and never have to look at again? That is what this full moon is all about for you Aquarian people. What is it that you wish to be just done, over, and completely detached from? No contact, cut off. You are getting the chance to bring down the glaive this month. And it's important that you do the work of making it so, right? We have to do the work on the ground, but allow the full moon to amplify that, to make it so as well. Is there something that you wish to quit? A bad habit? Are you looking to change jobs? Are you looking to maybe cut some people out of your life? Is there a cord you wish to detach from? Is there a storyline or a commitment or a covenant that you once made that you wish to extricate yourself from? This is your jailbreak moon. And we also have a new moon to talk about here, a new moon on the 27th of August in Virgo, that 8th house of shared resources, passive income, intimacy, and self-employment. And a new moon is all about new beginnings, seed planting, and initiations. And a new income avenue is getting birthed between August 27th and the 9th/10th of September. Now, this could be something that is tacked on to what you already have, or something that is pretty big and burgeoning that may displace something you're used to, but also yield all the more wealth. Now, with a new moon, remember, it's all about something getting started. It may take a little bit of time to mature, but this is something you're going to be able to come to count on as a brand new and substantial income stream. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.